for quite a few months, for a few months, I've felt the need or the want to sing along with certain songs, maybe even rap along with certain raps. But I felt something inside say, not so much say, but feel or communicate that wouldn't be good. Like you can possibly somewhat listen to questionable music, but it's different when you use your personal voice to sing along or rap along with questionable lyrics or music. Like it creates some type of unhealthy attachment of some sort. Like you're kind of crossing the line spiritually. So most of the time I didn't sing along or rap along because I followed that instinct or that feeling. But after trying that, after like going against that today, I think I've made my mind up, and I don't think anybody should be singing or rapping along to music that has questionable lyrics or content, especially if you consider yourself a decent person. You might be able to possibly listen to some of this music, maybe. That is, if you're using that music, or if you're somehow taking the energy of that music or the tone of the music, or however that music makes you feel, you're somehow using that in a positive way, then I think that might be an exception. But when you actually use your personal voice to participate with that music, I feel like it's almost I don't know, like it might be similar to witchcraft of some type. Well, to some degree, almost like you're speaking an incantation, or like you're summoning something. You're definitely adding extras to it, more extras than just maybe listening to it, or maybe even dancing to it or nodding your head. I can't say I don't understand it completely or enough to go into more detail than that, but I'm just talking about my own personal feelings and experiences. So from this day forward, I feel like I'm going to divorce myself from speaking words or lyrics which are questionable or have questionable content. I may even, as far as I'm concerned, just I might just ban myself from listening to certain music, or just just psychologically and emotionally just try my best to just bury certain music out of my consciousness, because I feel like certain things are just overall bad and destructive. And I feel sorry for a lot of you youngsters, and I'm very concerned for your well-being, because if I can succumb or fall for participating in music or entertainment, which is a type of maybe overall devil worship, or if not devil worship, just a worship of destructive, like morally destructive values at my age, then I can only imagine what a lot of you youngsters are going through who don't really understand the consequences of allowing this stuff in your psyche. Because I overall, I believe, know what this stuff can do to your future if you believe in this stuff, or if you have certain values, like wanting to, like fantasizing about being a gangster, or doing something gangsterish, or just the overall vanity that comes with a lot of the music and entertainment, as far as the flesh worship, the violence, the greed, the the worshiping of idols in forms of flesh that we're attracted to, or maybe jewelry, or vehicles, or homes, or whatever, or people, over the ultimate, or God, or absolute truth, or the totality. So please think very carefully about what it is that you're listening to, and how it makes you feel moment by moment. So much of this music, I guess I've said enough for now. Just think about what I've said. Be very, very careful about what comes out of your lips in your own voice and the psychological and spiritual effects that come with that. We are, or we should be, in a constant state of growth. So practice makes perfect. Whatever you do, it builds on something. You're adding it to your foundation. You're adding it to who you are. You're adding it to what you're trying to build. Why risk unnecessarily adding a rotten egg to your omelet, or some ingredient, some bad or questionable, risky ingredient to your meal, when you can just leave it out and be pretty, you can just leave it out because you're pretty sure overall it wasn't, not only was it not necessary, but you know it's not good. If you can't see these things, it's not up to others to see these things for you. So pay attention to what you're doing and what you're feeling, what you're directly and indirectly worshiping or paying homage to. Be very careful of, be especially careful of some of the music of your youth. That those sentimental connections, in my opinion, can be lethal or spiritually lethal or destructive.